Hello students, good evening to all of you. I'm Seema Pandey, your biology teacher. Hope you people are safe at your home. Stay home, stay safe. So today we will start a new chapter, transportation. It's a part of chapter 1, life processes. We have already discussed two part of life processes, nutrition and respiration. Now comes to the transportation. Transportation. What is transportation? The distribution of food and oxygen to all parts of the body as well as the removal of body waste takes place by the transport system within the body of all living organisms. This is the definition of transport system. Yeah? In lower organisms like unicellular, all the transport needs by the process of diffusion, right? While in large multicellular organisms, the flow of extracellular fluid in the body is called circulation, and the organs concerned with this transport constituted the circulatory system for internal transport system. Right, student? So multicellular organisms require a particular organs like circulatory that combinedly that forms a circulatory system, that forms a system which help in the transportation, right? While in lower organism, like in unicellular amoeba, paramecium, etc., process of diffusion takes place for the transportation. Clear? So transportation in plants. Now we will see the transportation in plants. How transportation takes place in plants. Okay, what is the need of transportation in plants? Obviously, for the transport of water and minerals and transport of food. Food by photosynthesis, which already prepared by photosynthesis. We have discussed photosynthesis, right? And other substances like hormones, etc. We will study later about hormones. These are the chemical substances. So internal transport are carried out by specialized conducting tissues called as xylem and phloem. You people have already studied about tissues, plant tissues in your ninth class. Xylem and phloem are the conductive tissues. These are the complex tissue of the plant. Function of xylem is to conduct the water and minerals, and function of phloem is to conduct food prepared by the leaves. Right? It transports the food everywhere in the plant where it requires. Right? You can see in this diagram, phloem tissues carry food up from leaf. In leaf, it is formed, food made by the leaf. Obviously, it will move or it will carry to the upper part of the plant, and it will carry the lower part of the plant where it requires. And roots which absorb the water through the soil, it will move towards up the here in the towards the shoot system like an stem and leaves, etc. Right. So here xylem tissues carry water and dissolved minerals. Right. Evaporation of water from leaves is called transpiration. So through transpiration pool is formed here like transpiration. See, water is evaporated from the leaves by the sun rays. Obviously, one pool will form here, one like pulling system you can say. How much the sun rays are there. जितना भी सन रेज आएगी, जितना भी लाइट आएगी इस पे, उतना ही तेजी से यहाँ पे ट्रांसपिरेशन प्रोसेस होगा, राइट? So transport of water and minerals from roots to upper part of the plant. You can see here, you have already studied about the plant tissues. So tracheids and vessels are the type of xylem tissues. You know, these are elements which help in the conducting water and minerals from roots to the upper part of the plant. Clear? And xylem vessels are long hollow chain of dead xylem cells. You know, xylem vessels are dead xylem cells. They are present in flowering plants but absent in non-flowering plants. You can say like xylem vessels conduct water from in flowering plants and tracheids conduct water in non-flowering plants. Right? In simple words, you can say like this. You can see here these are tracheids are long, thin spindle shaped tissues. Okay, you can see the structure of the xylem vessels and tracheids here. So comes the mechanism of transport. Soil particles coated with water and dissolved minerals stick to the root here. You know that absorption takes place with the help of root hairs, right? Soil solutions. Why we are saying soil solution? But because it is the solution, or it is the mixture of soil, water, minerals, etc. flows into the epidermal cells of the roots and reach the root cortex. You people knows about that what is the epidermis, epidermal cell, root cortex, right? This is the structure of root actually. Now water containing solutes passed into the stem and flow through the xylem vessels to the shoot system, right? About 1 to 2% of total water absorbed here absorbed is used up photosynthesis and other metabolic activities. Only 1 to 2% of water absorbing water using here for the photosynthesis and other metabolic activities. Minerals are absorbed from the soil by active transport mechanism. Maybe I discussed before that active transport and passive transport. In active transport, energy required. Remember it. Always remember it. If anywhere is written like here active transport takes place, it means there are energy requirement of energy takes place here. ATPs are required here. While in passive transport, no need to ATP. Now comes to the ascent of sap, the movement of water and minerals from roots to the aerial parts of the plant against gravitational force is called ascent of sap. Simply you can say water conduction is called, actually movement of water is called the ascent of sap. Sap. Now comes to the, now it's a second mechanism what I told you before, like transpiration pool is formed here through the absorption of water by root hairs. So the process of evaporation of water from leaves and other radial parts is called transpiration. Clear? Now comes to the you have studied like transport of water. Now comes to the transport of food and other substances. Food food is formed in the leaves. You people knows. So here what happens? The movement of food material through phloem takes place by the movement of transport of food takes place by the tissue phloem. Phloem is also a complex tissue, right? Action of sieve tubes, which are living cells. How it takes place? Sieve tubes are the type of phloem cells, right? It is a part of phloem cells. The transport of soluble products, photosynthesis, that is food, is called translocation. Remember it, student. There are two phenomena, two words. One is the ascent of sap. It means transport of water, and translocation means transport of food. In simple words, you can say. So translocation of food or transport of food requires energy in the form of ATP. It means this is the active process. Clear? So here the keywords are xylem, phloem, ascent of sap, and translocation of food. Please go through it. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Now transportation of materials. No, we have discussed till now like about plant, right? Now let's see about human beings. What happens in human beings? Transportation. How transportation takes place in human beings. Human beings have a specialized circulatory system. It has three main parts: circulatory medium, blood, tissue fluid, and lymph. Blood vessels are there, arteries, veins, and capillaries. Pumping organ is heart, right? Blood found in the heart and blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries. These are the actually type of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries, right? Right. So tissue fluid found in the spaces between cells in organs. Now you will ask that what is tissue fluid? Tissue fluid is nothing. It's a fluid which is found between the cells, between the space of cells, right? Now lymph is also a type of liquid lymph found in the lymph vessels and lymphatic organs. Example is spleen and tonsils. Spleen and tonsils, here lymph are found, right? Now comes to the human blood. Human blood is a